Bing boom bada boom. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's Mando time. Instead of it's Morbin time, it's Mando time. Because Morbius is still a really bad movie, in case some of you have forgotten. So, head over to our. I'm gonna head to a scene real quick. Hold on. Over to our intermission screen. But it is Mando time. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So tonight's episode is, I believe, episode 5. And by the looks of it, it actually is already out on Disney Plus. Interesting. Okay. Yep. There goes my Disney Plus doing the thing again. So we got to read the refresh. I'm not going to start play yet. I'm going to wait till 2. Okay. So Mando is up, ready to go. But again, we're not starting until 2. 2 my time, midnight if you're on the West Coast. California. But had a long night at work. How are you guys doing? It's gonna be an interesting night. I don't know necessarily what to expect from this episode. I haven't seen much about this episode. So like if I go over to I'm gonna go over to Twitter real quick and we're just gonna take a look. Yeah, so The Mandalorian is here. Bad Batch season finale is airing tonight as well, which will I watch it is the real question. Give me a moment. Will I watch it? How long are the episodes? Let's see. Oh wow, Bad Batch is not out actually. Um hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so there's the Bad Batch season finale, which is a lot of interesting things going on over there. We'll talk about those probably in a new video. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do. Um, but if Crosshair dies, I will hack Wikipedia. Yeah. Man. Oh, Nautilin, General, Jedi Master. Kit Fisto also. Let's see. Kit Fisto can live in air or water. His head tentacles allow him to detect others' emotions, giving him an advantage in combat. Clearly, he didn't detect the emotions that were going through Palpatine as he whipped through his body. I don't think that really helped. So, I don't think that really helped. Oh, and I just saw the worst. Man. Hmm. 1 minute here for Mando. I don't really know what to expect in this episode. I'm not gonna lie. There's not anything on Twitter about about what we can expect. I feel like we're gonna get something more, perhaps with the Bo-Katan storyline. Really hoping there's that, but let's get a follow up on Dr. Pershing. I want to know kind of what's going on with him. I gotta know. I got to know, and I want to know who sent those TIE interceptors. I don't think they're teasing Grand Admiral Thrawn at this point. That's too early in the game. His time to shine on the silver screen is going to be on Ahsoka. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. If they introduce Thrawn and Mando, I don't know how to feel about that. So who is directing episode 5 of Mandalorian? Actually, that'll tell us a lot about what's going on. Mandalorian season 3. Okay, but who's directing it? What? Let's see. I'm trying to figure out here real quick before we start who directed this episode. Yes, and the weekly reminder, please don't spoil the latest episode for others who might not be able to watch until later in the week or this weekend. Indeed. So, let's see. So, chapter 17, episode 5 is chapter 21. Who directed Mandalorian, chapter 21? Directed by Peter Ramsey and written by Jon Favreau. So this is another Favreau written episode. And it should actually tell me on here who directed each episode. So season 3, it actually looks like Dave Filoni did not direct anything this season. Probably because his focus is on Ahsoka. It looks like the next episode is Bryce Dallas Howard, also another Jon Favreau solo one, and then the next episode is a Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, so probably big things happening. There are only 3 episodes left in the season. We are in episode 5 of 8, chapter 21. Almost 24 chapters in Mando. But I'm talking too much. It's 2:02 my time, which means it's 12:02 where everyone else is. So let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start this. I'm going to get this timer stopwatch going, and we are going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're not skipping anything as a reminder. Moff Gideon's coming back. They're definitely going to show Moff Gideon because he's still the big bad. Giancarlo Despacito is in the season. Saving a foundling. Finding a place to set my drink. Okay, so the pirates might be in this episode. Hi, Magistrate. Mando, come on. And I apologize, I am eating as well. I've not eaten since I gotten back. Okay, so They're doing flashbacks to the pirates in Moff Gideon. Interesting choice of flashbacks there. Okay, so we had Bo-Katan, Armor, and Mando. Okay. Yep, I knew it. We're going back to Grief. That looks like Mando's old ship, like a version of it. They didn't even put fake parts up or something? It's damn pirates. Is that a hammerhead ship? It's entirely. Oh, it's a Davy Jones knockoff. It wasn't him. The mouth is not synced up whatsoever. Come on, Grief, call all the Mandalorians, man. Get them all there. Ooh, he has his own R3 or R4 droid. I don't know. Oh, hell. What? Oh. This is evil. Not a good start to the episode, but it's a good start in terms of writing and what's going on so far. This episode was entitled The Pirate. Hondo? Hondo! If we're getting pirates, like a lot of pirates, Hondo Onaka? Come on. Oh, it's the New Republic. I like the music in the background, like their Star Wars version of Pool going on. I love it. I love it. Yes, it's Uncle Ira from the live action Netflix. Ah, yes. In case you didn't know, Paul, I forget his last name, but he's playing Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender in the live action Netflix series of it. Wait a minute. It's not Zeb, but it's a species. Oh, is it him or is it? It's got to be someone different, right? It's not. Oh, an X-wing over Coruscant. This is a site we have actually not seen yet. An X-wing over Coruscant. That is beautiful. To that. Here, that bitch. He's not wrong. Wrong, and I don't like her. He's gonna end up joining the resistance. I feel it. I feel it in my soul. And she's like, "You're finding out my secret." Oh, he finally got rid of those damn robes. The city was doing so well. It was doing so well. Do you know where he's at? What? Does he know? No. This is ridiculous. That's a bit ridiculous. How does he know where Mando's at? They better explain this. They better explain this. Come on. Wait, what? Oh, that's how. R5. Wait. This is how they get Bo Katan's ship back. This is how they get her crew. Bo Katan's gonna get her crew back. This has to be it. I like it. It's like passing the baton to who can speak. Has oh, he changed his tone. Has Vizsla. All right. Yes. Imagine two ships showing up and this entire planet just. It's beautiful. We still have 22 minutes left of this episode. And man, long episode. They're drunk. No. They're like, it's him. I love the design of that shit. It's actually him who has them outnumbered. This is the scene. This is it. Yes. Those guys. Oh, that was execution style right there, man. They're freaking cheering. Get it. Oh! Yes. They're too focused on Mando. They detected that shit immediately. Man, they suck. Like they kind of suck at fighting. Like a lot of them do. Crazy. They're supposed to be Mandalorians. Oh, there's Paz's. Oh, I think he just died. I love how they knew what the name was. The Gauntlet. Yes, it's the armorer. As selfish as you might be, get him. You're pretty darn selfish, though. There's still 15 minutes left. Oh! Get him. Okay, so there's literally Mandalorians taking the ships out from. Yes! Davy Jones is alone now. There is no competition in the pirating world. Their Davy Jones knockoff lacked the intellect. The best part, Davy Jones. Hi, Magistrate. Thank you. That's awesome. Why? Why does the armor wish to speak with her? Okay. Okay. just said Bo-Katan is the one to lead them. As much as I want Din to rule. Wait. Are they all about to remove their helmets? Yes! It is time to retake Mandalore under Bo-Katan. There's still 7 minutes left. Who is this? No. No. Hello, Bowling Green Tampa Man. Interesting username. Not yet. I'm like on the last minute. He's looking into the Lambda shuttle. On a Lambda class shuttle? What? I don't think Mandalorians. Well, maybe Mandalorians took him? That makes no sense. Mandalorians taking him? I mean, it does, because what if Bo-Katan's crew took him to, like, hold him prisoner, I guess? I don't... Did they develop a Beskar version of Death, the Dark Troopers? I love the concept art though. That's a beautiful concept art with the Comrock sitting on the hill. So the New Republic was using the Imperial transport shuttles. That's interesting. That's Man, that's weird. So Moff Gideon obviously escaped. We all knew he was going to escape. I mean, hello, Julian. I mean, we all knew Moff Gideon was going to escape. You don't bring Giancarlo Esposito into a series and have him last for, what was it? The last episode of the first season, and not even the entirety of the second season he appeared. So, like, you don't get him to only play a role in a single season. He's a multiple season character. Even in The Boys, even though he no longer is like, even though he's no longer the CEO of the company or whatever in The Boys, the next season of The Boys, he's still in it because he's not the type of actor you hire for one season. So Moff Gideon's obviously alive. It's just a matter of the Beskar ally and who saved him. I don't believe it was Mandalorians, but if it was Mandalorians, it's likely Bo-Katan's crew that she was rolling around with who stole her cruiser and all that. So there's that. It's also possible they made something with Beskar alloy because the Imperial Remnant was very rich on alloy because of the Night of a Thousand Tears and the Siege of Mandalore. It's Moff Gideon, having being the one who eliminated Mandalore off the map, is more likely than any other Imperial Remnant to have Beskar. Whether or not he has crafted it for somehow the Dark Troopers, maybe. That's the only thought that comes to mind is the Dark Troopers. I don't want it to be the Mandalorian exiles that Bo-Katan led. I don't want it to be the Night Owl clan. So, yeah. Because I really want to see that unity happen there. Very excited for that. I cannot wait for next week's episode. The Armorer has declared that Bo-Katan is the one to lead them. So anyone and everyone who said that Bo-Katan was going to be the enemy or the big bad in this season was wrong. And I'm happy to say that because Bo-Katan is one of my favorite Mandalorian characters. In my opinion, she is the rightful ruler of Mandalore. And not just being, because of her family, but because just her strength and character, everything. Her evolution and arc from being a part of Death Watch to rebelling against Maul to rebelling against the Empire, like all of that combines together. She defeated Maul and became the ruler of Mandalore for a brief moment. Then the Empire became a thing, and she was sent into exile again, leading the Night Owls. And then after that, she led the rebellion with the Darksaber. And again, defeated the Empire. Let's be clear. Bo-Katan defeated the Empire. She defeated them on Mandalore. They lost, and she was the ruler. And when the Empire saw that, they sent in the Star Wars equivalent of nuclear bombs and dropped hundreds of thousands Oh, excuse me. Hundreds of thousands of them. She had them backed into such a corner that the Empire resorted to nuking every square inch of the surface of Mandalore. She is, by far, the most qualified person to lead the entirety of their culture, planet, everything. And now, of course, she's seen a Mythosaur. So there's that. It's very interesting how the Armorer came out and said that. Again, the cult-like behavior, not cult-like, they are a cult, but the behavior of that, their leader of said cult comes out and says, oh, she walks both ways, therefore she now has her helmet off. What's stopping other people in the covert from doing that? But I love that, though, that she willingly walked out, and whenever she asked Bo-Katan to take off her helmet, it was essentially the, do you trust my position in this, this group here? Do you trust my position in the covert and my ability to say something and it be true? And then she took off her helmet, and now this is happening. Armorer walked out and looked everyone in the face and said, she is the one to lead us. She walks both ways. She will unite our people. I love that. It never felt right that a saber united the culture. The one thing that has always united Mandalorians is the Mythosaur. Not the Darksaber, not a specific leader, just the Mythosaur. It's always been something that has united their culture and their people. So very, very exciting stuff going on here. I think next episode, so we're in episode 5 of 8. 3 episodes left in the season. Next episode, not only are we going to see the Mandalorians come together, at least within the next 2 episodes, we will see them come together, if not the next episode. And the reason I say this is because with that tease at the end of the episode of them being like, oh, Moff Gideon's transport, he's clearly been extracted, and there's Beskar steel here, or Beskar alloy. It's interesting because it makes me, I feel like there's going to be a part 2 showdown between Moff Gideon and Mandalorians. The first one, obviously, he had the Empire, and he ran that entire siege, and somehow took the Darksaber. But this next one here, he's going to face off with not only the remnants of the Empire, but the remnants of the Mandalorians. And we all know who's stronger when they don't have nuclear bombs. Mandalore. Mandalore was stronger to begin with, even with the nuclear bombs, because they survived. I mean, it's just crazy to me that they degraded their warrior culture so much that they couldn't even detect these TIE interceptors and TIE fighters, and more specifically the TIE bombers, coming onto their planet. Like, they should have been able to see that, oh, hey, a Star Destroyer came over and they're launching TIE bombers. Should have been a pretty easy sight, but because they degraded their military capabilities so much, they didn't detect it, or they did detect it and then couldn't do shit. So it's going to be a different story this time around when Moff Gideon faces off with them, because he's facing the culture of Mandalorian warriors. He's facing Mandalorian warriors and not the Mandalorian people, if that makes sense. It's Mandalorian people who are warriors. So, yeah. So next episode, pretty sure that's what we're going to see, but thank you to those who came out, listen to me ramble here for a minute. Very good episode. Rated a 10. Well, probably an 8 more so. I believe next episode it said it was written by... No. Next episode is a Jon Favreau written story. And after that is Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau. The last 2 episodes are directed by Rick. I forget how to say his last name. I don't want to butcher his pronunciation. So that's what we have to look forward to for that. Other than that, I believe that's all I really have for you guys. Very excited to see next episode. Hopefully, the rest of the Mandalorians. I mean, Casca Reeves. I forget what the guy's name is. He has a name, but I forget it. Can't wait to see them get back together. I want to see the full Night Owl clan because her clan is still around. All of the Night Owls are still around. Like, they still exist. So I really want to see that. We're going to get to see all of them hopefully next episode. They have enough to pilot a fucking Imperial cruiser, for Christ's sake. They have enough exiles to do that. And they're taking missions, which means they have multiple ships on top of the cruiser, which means there's a lot of Mandalorians out there. A lot. And she led them. And I just can't wait to see them all come together under Bo-Katan. It's beautiful. It's going to be a little bit tricky at first. There's going to be some conflict, I feel like, but it's going to be resolved rather quickly. Maybe it's going to take an entire episode. Like next episode, it might take the entire next episode to do that with another hint or tease at Moff Gideon. But I fully believe next episode is going to be not a speed run per se, but kind of a speed run of let's get the Mandalorians together. And now there's conflict because they're a cult and they're not a cult and they don't wear their helmets and they do wear their helmets. Like, it's not that they don't wear their helmets. Obviously, one side wears it all the time. The other doesn't wear it all the time. We might see that come back into play where they're able to take off their helmets. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming out. It's been a pleasure, yet again, watching it with you. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching this after, or you're currently watching it live, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that notification bell. Get notifications whenever we upload videos. We have a Twitch channel as well, Discord server. Join, follow both, Twitter, all that good stuff. Thank you again. I'll catch you all next week. And hope you guys enjoyed that new Bad Batch episode. There's a 2-part finale going on. I'm not going to do a live stream on it, but it's happening. So, again, thank you guys so much, and peace out. Have a great night, guys.